getting ready to take a hike up to Knobby Rock.
Knobby Rock is in Blanton Forest, the largest old-growth forest in Kentucky and one of the largest in the eastern United States. What an old-growth forest means is that it has never been logged or farmed. The trees grow, age, and die naturally. Some of these trees have been here for over 400 years. 250 years ago, settlers were coming through the Cumberland Gap. So you are looking at some of the exact same trees that the early settlers saw. Here you can see a tree has fallen over and died a natural death. How old would you say this little guy is? He's actually about 20 or so years old. Trees like this can pause their growth in an old growth forest until there's a gap in the tree canopy from a larger tree dying or a storm that topples the trees. So if you look around this fallen tree, you'll see a lot of these little guys who now have a chance to grow. Here's a map of the hike we're taking. This is the cabin where I was staying, and this is the route we're taking up to Knobby Rock. It's not a long hike, but it is a challenging hike. It's narrow and steep. These markings on the trees help keep you on the trail. I was there a week or so before the peak autumn season, but you can still see the changing colors of the leaves. It's beautiful. I've mentioned before that I'm from Appalachia. This is actually where I'm from, Harlan County, Kentucky. I used to run wild in these mountains. While we were walking, we found these large acorns. Old growth forests will produce massive amounts of acorns in some years and none in other years. This year is a mast year, meaning that there are a lot of acorns. Mast years versus non-mast years appear to be random, but scientists have recently tied mast years to global climate cycles like El Nino and the North Atlantic Oscillation. So while a mast year may appear to be random, it is actually a widespread synchronized ecological response tied to global climate fluctuations. That's fascinating. Take a look at this little plant. This is called a club moss. Millions of years ago, the club moss used to be a towering plant of about 100 feet tall. When they fell, they decayed, they were buried under sediment, and eventually the pressure turned them into coal. So every single coal nugget used to be a club moss. Now, they don't grow any taller than this, just a couple of inches off the forest floor.
So I have made it to the top of Knobby Rock. It is amazing up here. Check out this view.
I love California, but part of my soul is always going to be here. Hiking back down is just as challenging as hiking up was. I'll leave you with one last tidbit of info that you might not get anywhere else. It's called Knobby Rock now, but it used to be called Knotty Rock. Not naughty, naughty. That's a fact. You can get that anywhere. But my friends who still live here were telling me that the locals still call it Knotty Rock, and they get upset if you say Knobby Rock in front of them. So when I was talking to someone I didn't know, I'd say, I was up at what's the name of that rock again? I didn't want to step on anyone's toes. Find your adventure. Thank you for watching.